Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Let's just give a few minutes. Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, audio, audio. Let me see. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yeah. This is my second time doing live stream, and I'm supposed to do this live stream yesterday, but I was very, very tired. So you guys can see the Okay, yeah, okay. So you guys can see the topic. So I was having a conversation with before I even get started. And one of the reasons why I choose to talk about relationship is because I'm a man, and I date women, and I see the issues we men face into this relationship. And if I don't speak, who's gonna speak? And also, we live in a world, and I'm very, very privileged, to have, all these things I have and able to, speak to you guys on live, because speaking about issues about, speaking about the problems we have with women in today's world can get you cancelled, or you can lose your income, your job, anything that has to do with, making money, your success, your reputation. Because speaking about relationship issues with women, it's very crazy in today's world. I know it's a bit reduced, over the time, but it's still very crazy. And so I'm asking you guys, please support the show, please, like, share, subscribe. Speaking about this stuff on YouTube is not an easy thing, because there's so many things that you guys don't see behind the scene that happens, when you speak about issues with women. So with that being said, so you can see the topic which I said, people who are successful are less likely to find true love. And when I mean by true love, I was having a conversation with my friend some weeks back, and I said something. I said, the moment you become successful, you start to make money. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. It's not like it's a big difference between when you have nothing, you're broke, and when you have money. When you start making money, you don't really get true love. And when I mean true love, I mean institution like, let's say you're going to school, you're high school or university. Let's just say university, level one, level two, whatever level you are in school, and you really have nothing going for you, just a student, trying to make ends meet, and you meet someone. That's what I mean by true love. I mean, in quote, true love. But the moment you start to make money, you start to have resources, it's a very, very different game, because you have something to lose. So people will come, like, think about this, like, for if once you're rich, everyone wants to be with you. Everyone wants to be your friend. So you don't know who wants to be with you because for who you are, or who wants to be with you for your resources. So that's like the difference. So when you're broke, it's more likely for you to find someone who's gonna love you truly, because you have nothing. So anyone's gonna be with you is like, this person is with me because they love me. But the moment you start to make money, it's people it's different. And this is really why when you see when you see rich people and people who are broke dealing with marriage, is a whole different thing. People who are rich, when they're dealing with relationship, and people who are poor, it's very, very different. And what do I mean by very different? I mean, rich people look at marriage from a business standpoint. Like, for rich people, it's a contract. It's business. It's more about pragmatism. Like, it's not about I love. Like, broke people look at. I know I'm probably might get heated from saying this, but broke people look at love from a standpoint of love, based feelings. But if you've been with rich people, you see they don't see love or marriage the way broke people say. It's more like practical reasons. Why am I with this person? Why am I with that person? What do I gain? What do I gain? It's a practical approach towards marriage. It's not like I love this person, so I have to marry her. No. And if you want to see this come on you, if you've watched the Korean movies, you see this very popular in Korean movies, and or if you've dated a rich man's daughter, you probably might experience this. You might have the best interest for her, and you might be the best guy for her, but the father will be like, I don't want to marry my daughter. You're gonna be like, why? I love her, because I said again, rich people look at marriage from a practical standpoint. Like that's the reason why you see a rich man's daughter is likely to marry a rich man's friend's son. It's like, think about this. Let's say I have a son. I'm a rich man. I have a daughter, and you have a son, and we are both rich. Hey, I have this daughter. She's 23, 22. I would like her to marry to your son. With that, we join income. I was talking to my mom about this. Was it some weeks back? And he said to me that marriage it's a union between two families. It's not just a man and a girl getting together. No, marriage is a union of two families. That's why rich people marriages tend to last longer than people who are not as rich or broke, because people who are rich make reasonable, practical reasons when they're getting married. They don't get married because they just love the person. It's like, oh, I have access to this. I have the resources. I have the money, and you have connections. So, or have resources. You have connection. Or I have connection. You have resources. Something like that. So, this family A has resources. Family B has connection. You meet together, and everyone use. So, when you're marrying into a family, you're marrying the father, the mother, the daughter, everything about that family. So you have access to whatever the family has. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So that's the way people who are rich look at marriage. I don't know if you've watched this movie. What was it? I don't know, this UK series, Peaky Blinders. Yeah, there was a time in the movie. I think it was season 1 or thereabout, when the Lee family and the Shelby family had issues. So Tommy had to wed his brother John to Ismay so they can be together. So because of that, they had issues, big fight. They were at war with each other. So think about this: two families at war with each other. They had to marry to sort out the war. That's how important it is when it comes to marriage. So marriage is not something you just, oh, I love this girl, oh, I love this man, I want to get married. No, that's not the way marriage is. Marriage is more like, I was speaking to someone where I said, if I'm living in the same four walls as my enemies, right? And I said to her, and we're living together, and you're my enemy. But if I need you to survive, and you need me to survive, we're going to put our differences aside and work together. And you're going to find at the end of the day, we're going to love each other. So marriage has never been about love. Right from time, if you've watched, Game of Thrones, old series movie, you see that marriage has never been about love. I think it's to this world that we look at marriage from I love. Marriage has never been. No, marriage is about responsibilities, duty, responsibility and duty. Or it's like this. This is what I want. This is my core values. What are your core values? This is what I can give to you. This is what you can give to me. You may not love the person you get married to, but if you give them what they want and they give you what you want, love grows from there. Most of our parents did not really love most of our parents didn't love each other from the get-go. They didn't even date. It was more like, my father, this is what I can do for you. That's why you see in Africa we have something called bride price. When you says, oh, bring this X, Y, Z, was that about love? No. It was about, they want to see if you can provide for their daughter. The same way you're going to require the wife to give you certain things. The marriage, so, like I was saying, so it wasn't about love, and I was speaking, like I said, I was speaking to a friend of mine in the States, and we had a conversation, back and front. I was saying to the guy, because he's gonna be a doctor, and I said, bro, this is the best time for you to find true love. And it was like, wow. I was like saying, because at the end of the day, you're in the States, and you're gonna be a doctor. Which woman wants to be with a doctor? Most people want to be with a doctor because doctor makes too much money. So I said, this is the best time. Now you are in med school. This is the best time for you to find someone to be with. Because the moment you become successful, everyone wants to be with you. It's a whole different game. People who are rich don't look at marriage the way we look at marriage. Look at marriage from the standpoint of, what am I going to get from this woman? How do we... Marriage has always been about allies, come together and bring resources together. It's even in the Bible. It said, a man and a woman come together and form a family. So marriage has been, I think some months back, I was listening to this, there was this popular guy on YouTube, this a divorce lawyer. And he said he had these clients which, they were, drafting contract about marriage. And in the contract, I think the man was keen of weight, that the woman must be this certain weight, right? That if she increases her weight, she lose probably about 10K or thereabout, $10K. I can't remember the whole scenario because I think I watched it last year. But it was more about like, this is like, it was more about contracts. Like, think about this, even at your job, you have contract you sign, or rent an apartment, there's always contract. That's how marriage has always been. So if you're looking at marriage from the standpoint of love, it's not likely to last long, because it's based on nothing. But when you look at marriage from the point of contract, these are the things I want. What are the things you want? These are the things you want. These are the things I want. What can I give to you? So I can give to you. What can you give to me? It's more like, how can we help each other? It's not, keep love aside. Yeah, I know you love me. Yes, keep love aside. But look at marriage from, that's a practical point of, what can I do for this man? What can I do for this woman? Because when you start making decisions, because marriage is it's a big deal. It's a big, like I said, two families were having issue, going to war. They got married and got squashed. But now in today's world, we don't look at marriage as a big thing. It's just like, we don't really care. Even look at the vows in marriage. It says, for better, for worse. Rich and poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. There was nothing about love there. For better, poorer, in sickness, in health, till death do us part. It wasn't about love. It wasn't about love. So that's why I was saying to people, for those guys who if you are keen on looking for true love, I would advise you look for love when you have nothing to lose, when you're broke. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for true love, look for love when you're broke. But if you want to become successful, you want to have resources, then if you want to have resources, then love should be a business to you. It should be more like a contract. Not like this naive thinking like, this, no. Because why? You have something to lose. You have resources to lose, reputation. So you're going to look at love from a point of, why am I with this woman? How does this woman's life benefit me? How do I benefit this woman's life? Not just about or based on your feelings. Because feelings change. You can be happy today, you can be sad tomorrow. There are some families that the man might not necessarily love the woman or vice versa, but the man knows, I have to pay the bills. I have to pay the bills, the utility bills. And if the man is doing what he's supposed to do, paying the bills, taking care of the family, provide, protect, and the woman is doing what she's supposed to do, she's nurturing, taking care of the kids, cooking, there's no way you won't love your man. There's no way there won't be love there. Because love comes from responsibility. Love is a verb, which means do. So for those guys who are rich, my advice to you is stop entering marriage or relationship from a naive standpoint. Study rich people. Look at how rich people enter marriage. It's more of contract. Yeah, if it's not just about love, then what do you... Yes. Okay, yeah. If it's not just about love, what do you What do you do when love fades away after being in a marriage for I'm not I don't not. Yeah. It has never been about love. It's never been about love. No. If you study history, right, marriage has never been about it's about joining resources together. That's how it has been. It's about joining two resources, two family together and becoming one. Join this one's resources come together. It's more about duty, responsibility. You're gonna have kids, and you're gonna take care of your kids. So it's not just love comes after. The idea of love like comes after. Like if think about this, all right? You're a student, right? And if you read, if you go to class, you read. Definitely you're gonna pass. The same way, if you do your in your workplace, you do your best in your workplace. You work, do a very good job in your workplace. You work extra miles. You're gonna get promotion. That's the way marriage is. It's not just about, oh, I love this man. Oh, love, 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 love. Love today means nothing. I've been with rich men, which I think last year I was with this guy. Oh no, not last. I think about 2 years ago I went to this nice restaurant at Mandarin Oriental restaurant. So I was with my friend, and we met a guy who came from UK. And I think they came from UK to Istanbul, and doing um they were doing it was doing a wedding, a 3 days wedding on the boat. 3 days wedding on the city inside the Bosphorus Bridge. And and I was speaking to the guy's brother, and he was talking to me about marriage. Like, see, that it's not just it was like marriage is not just, oh, love, I love this man. Oh, this guy is cute. I'm not saying those stuff are not important. They are. I'm not saying they're not important. They are. But those stuff comes after the things you're looking for. Then the love, the feelings comes after. The same way it comes to relationship. If you have something, if you know you're going to be successful, you know you're going to be rich. If you know let me just say it. If you know you're not going to, you don't want kids, you don't want family, you don't want anything serious with a woman, then do whatever you want to do. But if you know you want something with a woman serious that's going to lead to kids, relationship, marriage, then stop looking at relationship, marriage, love from a naive standpoint. Look at it from why am I with this woman? How does this woman complement me? Does she benefit me? Does she take my life from year to year? Or does she take my life from year to year? When you start making decisions like that, and this is for both men and women, start making decisions, practical decisions, pragmatic decisions. Why am I with this man? How does this man benefit me? How do I assist this man? What does this man want from me? Because when people make decisions like that, the marriage relationship lasts longer. Because why? It's not based on just feelings. Sometimes I feel good, sometimes I feel bad, but all the time I have to pay the rent. Think about it. You might be sick, but you have to pay your rent. You might be sick, but you have to pay your light bill. You might be sick, but you have to pay your internet bill. No one cares whether you're sick or not. If you don't pay your bills, you get cut off. So that's how it is when it comes to marriage. It's more about that. Like, you have to do, yeah, it must be about practical reasons. Why am I getting married? Not just because, oh, I'm old, or I'm 30s, or I'm 40s, or I'm in my 20s, or I'm getting. No. It should be more about practical reason. Why are you getting married? You want to have kids. That means you need to get married. Our parents in their generation, they look at marriage from a different standpoint. Oh, I want to have kids, so definitely I'm going to get married. Oh, I want to have sex regularly, so I'm going to get married. Oh, I need someone for my business. Oh, I'm going to get married. It wasn't. I said three different things. I want to have kids. I want to have sex. I need someone who's going to assist me for my business. None of those things was about love. And that's why when you see our parents' generation, the marriage last longer than than ours. Even that relationship lasts longer than we. Because we are looking for marriage, love, 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 love. Oh, I love this girl. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she has big body. Oh, she has big ass. Oh, she's this. She's curvy. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, she's so beautiful. And that is the reason why it doesn't last, because it's based on nothing. It's based on nothing. When you study rich people, study the way rich people behave when it comes to marriage. Study the way they behave. It's more like contracts. Mr. A, Mrs. B come together. Mrs. A, Mr. A can do this, Mrs. B can do this. Oh yeah, let's work together. Let's achieve this goal. And that's the reason why it doesn't mean because you doesn't. What I'm trying to say is people who marry for practical reasons tend to last longer, because why? There are so many things at stake. One of the reasons why marriage today doesn't last long is because there's no incentive for people to be together. Imagine a situation whereby, I know this is not popular in Africa because of we don't have that divorce law, which if you divorce your man, you take half of your man's property. But in countries like in the West, why will you stay with a man if you can leave him and take half of his wealth? You understand that? So there's no incentive for that. So, and that's what I'm trying to say is the fact that there's no incentive when it comes to marriage, people definitely won't stay together. And this incentive is not there because you're not making practical reasons. You're not realistic when it comes to marriage. You're not realistic when it comes to marriage. It's more about your feelings, how you feel, or how she feels. Because when you make decisions you're pragmatic about marriage, structure. She has something to lose, you have something to lose. Oh, we have to work it out. It doesn't mean you won't have issues. What was it called again? Even right now, conflict is a natural human thing. It's natural. There will always be conflict. It's a must. But when the man has something to lose and the woman has something to lose, you work it out. But when the man has nothing to lose, okay, I want to divorce, or I want to leave, or I want to go. So when you are entering into marriage, understand, and even look at it. It's a contract. It's a practical contract, and contract has clause. You have to read the contract before you sign. Oh, but right now it's like no one even cares about that. I love her. She's this, she's that. So not everyone should get married. But for those who have something to lose, for those who have resources, who have the money, who have the finances, please, when you're going to get married for the right reasons. What do you want this person to do for you? What is your plan for the person? What can you give to this person? It should be more like let me give example of practical reasons. Let me say I meet a lady and says, oh, I want to have 4 kids. She says, I want to have 2. I say, okay, you know what, let's settle on 3. Are you cool? Yes. Or you want to stay in the city, you want to stay in the countryside. Oh, things like that. Or how do you want your kids to go to? Which school do you want to go to, this school or that school? Or how do you want your parents this style or that style? You're making practical decisions. Those kind of marriage tends to last long. Think about, let's give another example. Or let's have a prenup. Most people who discuss about prenup, funniest stuff. People who discuss about prenup last longer when it comes to marriage, and people don't talk about prenup. Because if you can't do those difficult conversations with who you choose to get married to, then what you get married for, then it's a joke. So marriage has never since time. There was even if when you even read stories or you watch a movie, you see a situation whereby this village is attacked by the next village, and the village who wins kills all the men, and the women will choose to marry those men that kill their husband and have kids by those men. It happens. Because why? And those women think about, if I don't marry this man, it's going to kill me and my kids. So I have a better chance with survivor with this man. I know this man killed my husband, but I have a better chance with survivor with this man. Making making practical decisions. And this kind of marriage tends to last because why? It's based on structure. There are rules. Not just do what you like. There are things you have to do. If you don't do things you have to do, there are consequences. Like I said about the man who said his wife has to be this weight. People might say it's very stupid. It's shallow. But why are you to say that? But those are the contract they sign. Ma, if you increase passes, you have to pay this. Ma, if you're less than that, I have to pay you this. You know, things like that. They put rules and regulations. And when you start putting those rules and regulations, marriage tends to last longer for you. So don't just marry because of for the sake of just you want to get married, or because your mom is telling you, "Oh, go get married," or I need a grandson. You know, this is popular with African mothers. Oh, I need a grandson. Give me a grandson. No. Get married for the right reason. Why do you want to get married? Not keep love aside. Because if you're doing the things you want that she wants you to do for her, and vice versa, she doing the things you want her to do for you, why won't you love your man? Why won't you love your woman? Humans are not that. We're not that difficult. We're not that difficult. But the thing is, we don't look at relationship or marriage from a pragmatic standpoint. We look at it from this idea, feelings. That's why you see situation, you see woman says, I don't feel anything for you, I don't feel happy. Because why? It's based on nothing, just feelings. But think about this. Imagine this man is from a rich family, and together, imagine telling, like, are you okay? What do you mean I'm not happy? Do you know how much you're going to lose if you break up? Hey, ma, please talk to your daughter. Please talk to her. Talk something. Have you know what you stuff in movies? When the man says, talk to the doctor, please. Because why? The marriage was based on structures. Both families are trying to work it out. So even if there are issues, whether from the man's point or from the woman's point, both families are ready to say, well, let's sit down and discuss it. Let's talk about it. What is my son not doing well? What is my daughter not doing well? How do we fix it? Because why? People have things to lose. Things are on the line. But when you enter a relationship with the sake of, I feel, because it's not every, like, whoever I'm going to get married to, I don't necessarily have to love her. I don't have to love her. But if I do the things she wants me to do for her, and she does the things I want to do for her, love grows from there. It grows. It's the same thing. Same thing with that's the way it is in life. If you do the things you're supposed to do, you get the results. So if the man does what he's supposed to do, the woman does what she's supposed to do, love grows from there. So these decisions needs to being practical, being realistic. Not just I feel. How many kids do you want to have? Do you want to have 2? Do you want to have 3? These are discussions you're supposed to have. Oh, I want to have 2. I want to have 3. Oh, I want to drive this car. Oh, I want to live this lifestyle. I want to live that lifestyle. Practical decisions. Not just I feel. So for guys, I will probably say this for us as guys. Please go into relationship but I would say the best relationship to go into a marriage to go to is go with relationship with a woman who has something to lose. Just like you. If you're a man who is rich, Going to relationship not just for, oh, I love this girl, oh, I love her, oh, she's this, oh, she's that, she's this. I'm not saying these are not reasons for you to be with someone, but I'm just saying when it comes to marriage, because marriage is a contract, it's a business. And when it comes to business, what do? You initiate, you plan, you execute. So you have to plan about these things. Oh, not just because of the way she looks. I think someone said something. I can't remember who said that. Like when you wanna date a woman, close your eyes. Something like I can't remember who said that, but I can't remember who said that. But what I'm trying to say is 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 the fact that you don't just not just based on what you say, it's based on what can they do for you. And to ladies too, when you're going to a relationship with a man, go with that mindset of what can this man give to me? What can I give to this man? Because when you think with that kind of mindset, it's different than just I love this man. I want to get married to because I love this man. When you make decisions, when you make practical decisions, when you have something to lose, you have something to lose. People tend to stay together when it's incentive. Think about this. If you work more hours over time, you get promotion, you get bonuses. So what do I have to do? I have to work more hours or overtime. But if I work more hours, work overtime, I get no promotion or no bonuses, I won't do it. If you read a lot, you tend to pass. If you work hard, you tend to be successful. Those are the incentive. The same way it is when it comes to marriage. If there are no incentive from both sides, one party is going to be like, I want to leave. I don't feel like I love you anymore. I don't feel like I love you anymore. And like my mom will usually say, marriage is a union of two families. So you're gonna understand who who is our father is, our mother is, our sisters, our brothers, like our whole family. That's why I think we joke with marriage these days. Even though I'm trying to make light of it, we joke with marriage these days. We do. Back in those days, before people get married, the family have to go do a research. Go and research. Who is this? Goes do a deep research. Both sides do that. The man's family does that. The woman's family does that. You check histories. If there's any diseases, genotype, things like that. Most people are in a relationship. They don't even know that genotype. They don't even know that blood group. So this is it's like a joke. No research done. You don't even know the family you're gonna get married to, who they are. You don't know. You don't know the mother. You don't know the father. You don't know anything about the family. And you think it's gonna last? I don't understand. Our parents did this. Before our parents got married, they did a research. Some did spiritual research. Some did medical research. Some did financial research. This is family I want to get married to. I have to check this family. They know, okay, this is what my son is going to get married to. And I said, we did a research, and we saw she's from a good family. She has a good structure here. Our parents are very, they're disciplined. They have what you want that to have. They're responsible. So I think she's a good match for you. No, we don't even care about those things right now. We don't even care. But people don't even care about if the father or the mother is. They don't. So, anyways, it's been quite a while, and I'm really happy I can be able to do this. Like I said, guys, speaking about marriage in today's world, it's speaking about issues that affect men, or issues men have with women. It's like I said again, we live in an eccentric world where you can get cancelled, labeled, called name, misogynist, you who hurts you, little dick energy, you hate your mom, all sort of BS. So guys, please, whether you're watching this video live or you're gonna watch a replay, please support this show. Please like, share, subscribe. It's not easy sitting down here, talking about these things because there are forces and people who do not want men and women to be together. Because why? Like I said in my previous video I made, when a man and woman stay together, you spend less money. If I knew what I knew today, I probably got married maybe a few years back. Because, like I said again, when a man and a woman is living together, you split your expenses, you have savings. Think about this. So instead of you paying light bill or electric bill, you pay your light bill, your electric bill, like utilities. Let's say your light, water, gas, what else you pay, internet, 4 different bills, and your rent. You share the expenses together. So instead of paying our own different 5 bills, and you spend your, people come together and say, you know what, okay, one person's salary can cover the rent. You know, cover, utilities, and with that, people can keep money to travel. That's why you see people who marry for practical reasons enjoy life more than people who are single, because they marry for real reasons. Oh, I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna take care of the rent, which is the most expensive bill. So I'll take care of the rent, or take care of the groceries, or the light bill, or the utilities bill, and from that we can keep this amount of money, and keeping. Let's say you want to buy a house, mortgage or things like that. So those are there are so many benefits, Like I said, so many benefits when it comes to marriage. I did a video about this before. People trust you more when you're married. People trust you more. You get promotion. There are some companies who don't promote you if you're not married. So like I said, guys, when you want to get married to a lady, please marry for the right reasons. Marry whatever reason you choose to marry. Doesn't really matter. But what I'm trying to say is, marry for practical reasons. It has to be based on practical reasons, not just based on the way you feel about this person. Practical, real reasons. Oh, this. These are my core values. This is what I want. You want to marry a Christian? This is very important for me. You want to marry this? Very important for me. You want to marry this? Very important. You want to marry someone who is nice thing. Like your core things. Those are the things you marry for. Practical reasons. Responsibilities. Duty. Not just love. Because marrying for love leads to divorce. Marrying for real reasons, it doesn't mean I spoke to my friend and he said, I said, it doesn't mean you might probably divorce, but you're less likely to divorce when you marry for the practical reasons. Being realistic, okay, this is where I am today, this is where I'm gonna go to, this is the woman I'm looking for, that kind of thing. But when you just marry for the sake of getting married, you find yourself, being with women who says, you know what, I don't feel love anymore, I wanna leave. That's why there's nothing to lose. So guys, like Tony Best said, if I didn't understand everything he said, or what he said, marriage, love fades, definitely. That sometimes, it happens, love fades, but I understand but it doesn't mean you have to divorce. Because why? There's so many things to lose. But if you go into marriage with the idea of just, not every day you're going to love, your wife or your husband. It's not every day. But every day you have to do what you have to do. You have to pay the bills. You have to make sure the kids go to good school. You have to make sure there's food. You have to make sure there's light. So once all those things are there, forget the rest things comes. It grows. It grows. Back then, people didn't even date. Oh, I like this fruit. Oh, yeah. But now we even date. We go 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and we can't still even work it out. Our parents didn't even date because why? We are looking for marriage from a very selfish standpoint. For not being realistic with marriage. We don't even think about it that deep. We don't even care who our father is, our mother is. We care about get married to her. Things like that. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Jesse, Tony, I really appreciate you guys being here. And so initially this video is supposed to be on Saturday. Like I said, I was tired, so probably it's gonna be more on Saturday live and 9:30 or 10 p.m. West African time. And thank you guys for watching this video. Please, please, and please, I'm begging you guys, support this show, like, share, subscribe. Till next time.